Hey you guys, it's Kerra here. I'm back with another video. Yes, it is say I'm back with another video. Today it's just gonna be like a mini life update. Yeah. So before we get into this video, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here, even if you're new, that's something totally different, but I don't know, I'm just in a really good mood. But I need y'all to do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button. Smash it. Smash the like button. Turn the post notification bell on so you can be notified when I make my next video, so you don't miss a video and you don't miss a beat. So you don't miss a video and you don't miss a beat. Yes. So today is March 4th, 2019. Yes. Yeah, I got like a mini life update. Like, this video is not going to be long because I have class in like 30 minutes. So I'm waiting in the parking lot. It's freaking freezing. Like, some of y'all may know, like, I live in Texas. I go to school. I go to college in Texas too. It's like really, like, in Texas we're not used to this, so it's like it's a shock. And excuse me for saying like a lot, but you know. So yeah, so it's really cold out here. I'm sitting in my car. I don't have the heater on because, you know, I'm a college student. I'm trying to save gas, but like if I start like freezing, I'm gonna turn it on. So okay, so my life update. It's been a minute since I made my last video. The last video I made was, I think the last video I made was my clothing. Yeah, the last video I made was the plus size clothing haul from, like, I did Fashion Nova clothes and for Forever 21 clothes. So if you get a chance after this video, or even stop this video, go ahead, watch it, show us some love, give me some good things, some good videos that I could do in the future, and all that. So yeah, so that video got a lot of feedback. Like, I'm so, like, not even just comments wise, just like I gained some new subscribers. Like, I'm so grateful, and I was really shocked because I thought the video was like decent, but I didn't think it was like all that. And to get 99 views, that's amazing. Like, that's amazing. Like, but let me just go ahead and just tell y'all what's been going on in my life. Okay, so I've said in a couple of my past videos that I was like working at a clothing store. I didn't say the clothing name or whatever, but like that job was like really draining me. Like, it was really freaking draining me. Like, you ever go into a place and you're just like miserable? Like, it's like bad vibes every time. Like, and me, I feel like I'm a naturally, I guess you would say, happy person, but realistically, you're not gonna always feel like that. You're not always gonna be like cheerful. You know, realistically, like, shit happens that causes us to have these like fucked up attitudes. Like, it's no way around it. You know, I'm not perfect. I go through shit just like everybody else. I don't think my problems no more than anybody else. But yeah, so I guess like event/life update, because I feel like I owe this to y'all of why I haven't been on here. Well, really, I really have no excuse as to why I have not been on here. But let me not get sidetracked, because I do that a lot. So, okay, so basically, I'm 22 years old, 22. I'm in school, and when you're in school, you want to work a job, especially if you have an apartment like I do. Like, I have to pay rent. I have to take care of a lot of things on my own. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, I get help here and there from family, but for the most part, I'm doing this shit on my own. Like, I'm really proud of myself, but excuse me, it gets a lot, and a lot of times I have to stop myself from complaining, because I'm like, things could be so much worse. I need to be grateful that, God is waking me up these days to, breathe air. We just need to be grateful for these things. But on to my point. Okay, so this job, it has been stressing me out. I have been there since, I want to say, like, October. It might have been before October. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. So I've been working at this clothing store, like, literally breaking my back. Every time I go to the store, I'm doing the right things. At this job, I want to say maybe it's all women. It's all women at the job, which I don't have a problem with, because I came from a store before that was all women or whatever. So this, and the reason why I left that job was because of school, and then not just that, it was just it was just bad vibes. Like, it wasn't issues with me and other people. It was just bad vibes to where the work environment, it was toxic AF. So I'm like, okay, well, I found this job or whatever. And that job, I was at that job for 2 freaking years. So if you want information on that job, I'll tell y'all about that. But yeah, so this job, I'm working and working and working. Okay, we get paid $9.25. Associates get paid $9.25. Managers get paid more. Cool. But I'm in school, so I can work with that. Yeah, I would love to be working, making $10, $12. Yeah, all that. But I've been making the best out of the situation. So I'm working. I'm like, okay, well, maybe business is slow. Maybe ours will pick up. When I first started working there, she's like, well, you're gonna have like 20 hours a week. I've been there for a long amount of time. So I'm like, okay, hours are not picking up. Well, I just see my schedule, like, I just see it going down and down and down. I go from having 4 days a week to 2 days a week to 1 day a week to no days a week. I'm being so fucking dead ass right now. Like, and people probably like, how do you, like, and that's not me taking off. That's just me being fucked over by management. That's just me being like, I'm sorry, this video, I should have said it in the beginning, but I will be cursing. Yeah, I usually curse, but I keep it to a minimum. But this video, it's just some irritating things. I'm out of the environment now, but I'll just shed some light on it. So, like, if anybody's watching this is going through it, just know it will get better. But don't put yourself, you don't have to, I hate to say it because I don't know people's situation. My situation isn't the best, but I suggest that if you're working in a toxic environment and you feel like you're not gonna level up, it's not benefiting you. The whole point of working in a job is for it to benefit you. If you feel like it's not benefiting you, move around, start making steps to get yourself out of that situation. Don't stay there and just complain, because that's not going to help your situation. Granted, I was there. I was complaining my ass off, but at the end of the day, I left. I got the F out of Dodge because I just saw things getting worse from there on. So, let me just get into some specifics. So, like I said, that's my first issue with the schedule. No. Honestly, that's not even my first issue. My first issue is the manager. Okay, the store manager. She hired me. Everything's going good. Like the first 3 weeks. Like the first 3 weeks of me working there or whatever, she was so nice, just pumping me up. She's like, Jakerra, you're doing wonderful, this. The praise, I'm doing my damn job. So it's not like I didn't expect praise. I mean, I appreciated it, but at the end of the day, I was doing my job. And then some. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, they're very, appreciative. They see that I'm breaking my back and this, that, and the third. Girl. Well, y'all. Because it could be girls or guys on here. But that's just the expression. I'm just like, girl. So, this what happened. Okay. About 4 weeks into a job. Okay, so about end of the first month of the job. My manager, I just started seeing some things that I didn't like. Mind you, when she hired me, this is the first red flag. When she hired me, anybody knows on a job you don't discuss politics or religion. This lady, she felt like, not knowing me from a can of paint, she felt comfortable enough to discuss politics with me. And honestly, if I'm working with you, or even if I'm friends with you, I could care less about your political, I'm not going to say political stance. I mean, that's cool, we're part of the same party, but I mean, you like what you like, and it's reasons for that, but I just like to not talk about that. That's a very, very, very touchy topic. So she starts talking about the guy in the NFL taking the knee. Okay. I'm like, it just made me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, it was just so ignorant the way she like approached me with it, because I'm like, you don't know if I'm Democrat, Republican, you don't know what I am, but from what she was saying, clearly she was a Republican, which is fine. I know people that are Republican. That is totally fine. We don't talk about politics, period. So you're somebody I work with. You're not a friend. You're not a family member. So I'm like trying to see where this is going. She's like, well, I just don't like that. I just don't like that. Okay, that's fine. I don't like a lot of things, but it's life. So she was like, I don't like it because my sons were in the both served in the military. You don't take a knee, you stand up. If you know your history, and you're a Democrat, 9 times out of 10, that comment would have pissed you the fuck off. And not just that, I'm an African-American black woman, young black woman at that. It's hard as it is. So, and it's just, and I'm the type of person, I don't like to pin race on everything. I don't. I honestly don't. I don't like to pin race on everything. Oh Lord, it's 2 cars pulling up on the side of me. I'm like, I'm just trying to make a video. But yeah, so that happened. So that's like the first strike. But I'm like, at this point, I was applying to jobs like out the butt. I was applying every day. They were the first ones that, because I felt like they were desperate for employees or whatever, and I needed a job. More so, I needed a job. I needed some type of income. They had, God, it's just frustrating even talking about it. Like I struggle with moving past things, but whatever. So basically, I'm probably gonna fast forward this part, but she said all of those things. This video probably gonna be longer than I thought. I'm just talk to y'all until I go to class. So she said that, and that made me feel away or whatever. I let it go because I'm like, I need a job, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna tell anybody this. I'm just gonna let it go. But until then, after that, she just felt really comfortable approaching me with the BS. Like, she would just say things here and there, telling me stories about things that had nothing to do with the job, telling me things about how her husband wanted to vote for Trump. Anybody knows when you're voting, no one's really supposed to be back there with you. That's your own personal choice or what have you. So supposedly whatever state or wherever the heck she was back there with her husband, and she said that the guy at the poll, he was trying to make her click the other candidate, and she was like, no, he wants Trump. I'm like, okay. Then again, I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with the job? And just on from there, it was just little comments, because she's here in Texas or whatever, but she's from Jersey. I don't have anything against Jersey. I can't knock Jersey because of one person. I'm not that type. I'm very open-minded. I'm not gonna lie. As much as we love to say, oh, we don't judge, that's bullshit. When somebody tells you something, or they act, or just meeting somebody, you automatically judge. It's a natural thing. That is something that we need to work on. But in your heart, God knows that you judge. I'm not no critical person. I don't judge any and everything somebody does. I'm judging you based off of what you're giving me, and what she was giving me was shit. You're showing me that you don't give a damn about me. You just want to say your views, and you just want to impose them on other people, which is really disrespectful as fuck. Because if I was just heavy in politics, even, you know what, I take that back. Even me not being heavy in politics, me being just a young black woman trying to make it in this crazy ass world, that was just really disrespectful. I felt like she should have kept that to herself. I didn't bring it up. and just kept pressing forward. But she felt comfortable enough to tell me that, and I guess it's because I'm young, or my appearance, I don't know what the hell it is, but it really pissed me off. So from that point on, my guard was up. Walking into the job, my guard was already up, but I was like, okay, I need to watch her. She's sneaky as fuck, and she can't be trusted. All of those things were right. I would love to sit here and be like, oh, but I was wrong. No, I was fucking right. So she did that, just comments after comments after comments, and then it got to the point where one of my friends, she was in the process of getting trained, another black girl. She's in the process of we were the only it's 3 black girls that worked there. Me, my friend, another black girl, and then the rest of the ladies were white. And I'm only speaking race right now because she felt the need, like she felt comfortable saying it to me and my black friend. Like my friend, like, I don't feel comfortable saying her name in this video, so I'm gonna just say K. Because her name starts with K. So my friend K, she like we started working together. You know, we didn't really know each other, but we just started working, and then we just had like a really good vibe. In the process, she was being trained to become manager, an awesome manager. She does anything she's told. She don't say any back talk. Like, she's a very amazing person, and from that job, I gained an awesome friend. Like, I'm so appreciative for that, and I feel like that's why God positioned me in a way that I feel like I got a good friendship out of that job. And most importantly, a learning experience. It was definitely a learning experience for sure. I got a bump right there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hide that. So yeah, so I gained a friend, but she was really nice. She's really sweet, and she's similar to me. Like, we're passive. Oh my gosh, me and my friend, like. But yeah, the reason why I'm bringing that up is, okay, so she's training, and I see how I love observing behavior, like seeing how people treat other people. It makes me like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's a good trait or not, but it's just a natural thing for me. Like, if I feel like you treating somebody like crap, if you're treating somebody like crap for no reason, what the hell are you doing to me? If you're talking shit about the other employees to me, what the hell are you doing behind my back? Still to this day, I don't know of anything that was maybe said about me, but I'm pretty sure things were being said about me, because I was hearing just too much he said, she said. And then the common denominator was always the manager. Like, the manager, she wanted us ladies not to get along, and I still don't understand it. I don't think I'll ever understand it, because I'm like, why do you want conflict? Like, young, beautiful ladies just trying to make it in this world, just, helping each other out here and there, but she just always tried to make a conflict. But anyways, I brought up my friend Kay because, okay, I mean, Kay, we cool. And then the manager T, yeah, I'm gonna call her T because her name starts with T. So the manager T, she it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So the manager T, she's like, I'm training Kay, My friend Kay, she was very excited, like about the opportunity. She was a little iffy about it because in the past, managers have, like told her that, you don't want to take this job, but us being young, like, why not? So she goes on to it or whatever. And then I just see how she changed towards her. At first, she was all up her behind like she was doing me, and then just started treating her like crap. And then one day, me and Kay talked, and I was like, so, how long you been here, just chit-chatting, just good, friendly work talk. So she tells me that, I brought it up, and I felt comfortable talking to her. I was like, well, has T ever tried to talk, politics or religion with you? And she's like, yeah, she has. I'm like, it's just, but it wasn't even just with us, but out of all of the ladies, I feel like it offended us the most, because just knowing our history, and it's just like, just so much we've had to endure, and I'm just like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, I shouldn't have to work for nobody like this. Like, what the hell? And then when me, Kay, and some of the other girls, when we were like try to, like, we'll just have conversation, but you know, here and there, like work conversation, sometimes it gets personal, but sometimes it don't get like really too deep, so we're just talking about things. She gets pissed off when when we're having like outside conversations, but it's okay for her to speak up her family and all of her history and politics. Like, everything she says is freaking golden, and I'm like, F that. F that. That's no way to freaking live. Like, you can talk about all your shit, everything that's going on in your life, but God forbid we bring up something, and it could be the smallest thing. Like, that was just some BS. So the first thing was the politics. The second thing, try to turn girls against each other. And then the third thing, just a lot. And then it's like, and it got to the point where I really and truly, and I started feeling bad for T, because I'm like, well, because she's an older lady, I'm like, maybe she has a problem. I'm like, maybe she has a problem. Maybe she's not happy with herself. Maybe things aren't going well in her life. So I tried to give her chance after chance after chance, but every time she would F me over. And then one particular day, I was so respectful to her, even knowing like all the shady things she'd done to other people. Just even knowing that, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Like, I can't just base one thing off of, oh, well, this happened, But 9 times out of 10, if they're doing it to one person, it's gonna happen to you. So be on the lookout. So one particular day, anybody knows, you work at a clothing store or whatever, as a cashier. Every system is different. When you go to working at one store and you working at another one, the systems are always different, but a lot similar. So, working there for a couple of days, I'm on the register. I'm learning the register. I mean, I got the gist of it. Anytime I had a question, she was like, feel free to ask her. But, excuse me, when you ask her a damn question, it's like she immediately had an attitude, or she immediately got on the defense about it. And I'm like, and I would come to her and I would be like, how to do this. And instead of her showing me how to do it so I wouldn't have another question, she would try to humiliate you or just talk down. And I'm like, we're all human. I may not have this, but at the end of the day, me being part of your staff, or whatever you want to call us, why? Like, it's not necessary. I was new, and people that have been there before me would ask me questions, and what would I do? I would show them how to do it. I would never just take over the whole situation, because if you take over, how the hell are they gonna know how to do it? So I'll ask her, I'm like, what I asked her, like, how to do this. She would always, so then she'd step in front of you and proceed with the transaction, proceed with the return, proceed with the whatever. And I'm like, this is why I have so many questions, because I wasn't properly trained. Literally, every time I go into work, I will learn something different from another employee, or I would literally have to teach myself, or 3, fuck up some shit in order to know what to do for next time. And I'm like, who wants to go through that? Like, that's why we have so many problems in just at workplaces, because they're not properly trained. You just want to hire people so it looks good on your end that I have this much staff, but then when you get them, you treat them like shit, but you expect them to stay and work their ass off. This is 2019. Even before then, 2018, who's doing that? Like, I'm 22 years old. I get it. Biting the bullet, staying in it for, the money, staying in it because of your circumstance. I get it. I did that, but enough became a fucking enough. I don't deserve that. I had to sit back and I had to look at my worth. I didn't just drop everything. I told people that were helping me. I told my family. I told my girlfriend. I told people what was going on. I didn't just I'm not no irresponsible ass person. I'm not just gonna fucking quit knowing that I have shit to pay. But at the end of the day, the job was not benefiting me at all. The most I made was for something, and it was the check that I got around Christmas time, but I had to work my fucking ass off. And the only reason why I got those hours then is because it was holiday time. And I'm a regular employee. I'm part-time. She told me in the beginning that I was going to be getting 20 hours, and I rarely saw that. Every time I looked up, 12 here, and everybody knows in the United States of America, you pay fucking taxes, which is fine and dandy. So every check, it's a hit or miss. 140, 170. What the fuck am I gonna pay with that? I'll tell you, like, my rent is $550. What the fuck? That's not even half. What the fuck? What is $150 gonna do for me? Not a damn thing. Not to mention, I have personal things to get. I got groceries to get. I have other expenses, cell phone, everything. Like, I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying to fucking make. But granted, I didn't expect her to understand. I didn't expect her to understand my situation at all, because, mind you, she's a manager. She is on salary. She's not hourly. She gets paid whether she's there or not. So, but you gotta realize, as a manager, you are the